What's good? We back with another episode of the Culture Creators. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Keep rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Like we really appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit the like button and then make sure y'all follow and like us on every social media platform out there. What you got going on, Mr. K Dot?
Oh, you know what it is. Another episode every Friday. And we back. And you know who I am, Mr. K. New. And we do this at normally at 8 p.m., but we had to get a little hour late, you know what I'm saying? But it's all good. We still here and we still rocking. So let's get into it. What we got up, Mike?
I mean, man, it's a lot of things going on. One, I just wanted to address like the media and how they playing like black pain and like people being shot and people um just betrayed and black people and portrayed in a negative way are like in the always a shooting and are always, you know what I'm saying? Like I hate that. It's like they black black pain is trending. And what I'm trying to figure out is why is it trending? Like why are they so into showing so much chaos and you know killings and stuff like that. But when we try to do like even when we try to do like the peaceful protests, like they didn't want that to be seen though. You know what I'm saying? Like they wanted to block us from doing that. But you always putting what's going on with black people in the news. It's rare that you hear what's going on with every white person that's doing something bad. But soon as a black person do something, it's like it's blasted on TV for everybody to see.
Right. So do you think it's a setup, or is this just something that this what it is? Now, coincidences don't happen where I'm from, so is it just happening, or is it something that they doing to make it that way? You know, I mean, you don't see too many positive stories unless we present them, right? So maybe having these types of platforms that we're doing, you know what I'm saying, is what we need to bring out more and not have the so-called media, quote unquote, be the place where we try to get news for us. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna say the murders, they're gonna say the crimes, they're gonna say, and most of the time it's gonna be us unless it hits some type of worldwide news, right? Where some man walks into a building and shoots up a bunch of people. So obviously there's a narrative, but what are we gonna do about it?
That's why we gotta push another narrative. That's the only thing that we can do about it. That's why I wanna really push up and like big up people that's doing big things in the community. That's black owned businesses. Like I think that we need to be pushing that narrative, like instead of like promoting tragedy, like killings and murders, like robberies and gang violence and shit. Let's start promoting like black owners and black businesses and entrepreneurs, and it's a lot of people out here that's doing different things, but they just in different cities and we just ain't hearing about them because they're not putting them on the news for everybody to see like they should in the first place.
Right. I think it's a mental aspect too as well. When you constantly see the trauma, I guess, and the negative imagery, you fall victim, or you fall into the trap of being that same way. So we get people like Representative Tim Scott, or the Candace Owens of the world, or people like them who become pretty much, what's funny is they'll say that the people that are depicted in the news as, you know, the ones that they show as the hero or whatever you want to call it, you know, the martyr. They're the really the martyrs because they're the ones that are dancing and saying all this BS to get a reaction, right? We all know what it is. Like, come on, man, it's facts out there. Federal government has says it's facts. I mean, it's tons of evidence out there. So I think mentally we sit here and we get stuck in, okay, well, this is what it is. We got to do this and this way or whatever. But in all actuality, if we actually look around us and just unified, like you said, you know, bigging up and etc. That's part of it. But all actually come to terms to the disagreements that we have within our own selves. You know what I'm saying? And be able to communicate that and talk it out. And mental health is a big thing because I don't think a lot of people in our community stress that a lot. We are ones that try to hide, you know, whatever dealings that or whatever past or whatever trauma or whatever that we've been through and just kind of put it in the back burner so we deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, if you living in a cycle where you in poverty, etc., you know what I'm saying, your percentage of you getting and making it out of a impoverished area is low, you know, you tend to do things that are survival mode, you know, whatever and ever to survive. So I don't know. We got to do a lot of things collectively to change the narrative, right?
Oh yeah,
Um, because I
it definitely
think
ain't gonna be one person changing it. It's gonna have to take a whole bunch of people doing this.
right, but having conversations, you know, is the biggest thing because we'll one way one side will say one thing and another side will say another thing, and then we separate between each other, and then we separate from what's actually going on. So then we start thinking of different things of, oh, it could be this, or what if we thought, or, you know what I'm saying, situation last week with the young lady, all those different things where we go back and forth. But for me, it's like, you know, little baby said, I think in his line of the bigger picture, it was like you know, he don't care what you do as a black person, like you still riding for his people, right? Because you know what I'm saying, everybody does bad. Everybody has something that they done, you know, they probably regret or whatever. So it's like, are we gonna be forgiven about stuff or whatever? Like, now come on, let's be practical. Common sense. Somebody, you know, kills somebody close to you or does some crazy things, yes, we're not going to be around those type of people. You know what I'm saying? People who stab you in the back, you just stay away from them. You know, they don't. Not everybody's gonna come along. You feel me? So my thing is that we gotta collectively change the narrative, not just media wise, but just on all levels. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's fact. We have to do it all around the board. But I mean, the media people, it really lies with them though too, because we that's what we consume as entertainment. We looking at YouTube, we looking at Facebook, we looking at Instagram, we looking at Twitter, we looking at all these different social media platforms, and they getting produced by certain people, and it ain't black media. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's another thing. What we do? How are we gonna change that? Like, cause we're obviously on other platforms right now. You know what I'm saying? We can only do
we just
certain
gotta keep
things.
pushing. We
We
just
we
gotta
can
keep.
only do certain things on their platform. You know what I'm saying? Where they gonna mark us or whatever, and we can't sit here and act like, you know, the things that we get blocked for, we can't put out is things that, you know, is a message that they just don't want to hear, you know what I'm saying, or want to see or whatever. So it's like there's tons of avenues besides just what they put on TV. It's what they don't let others see. You know what I'm saying? The truth, if you want to call it that. But I think you know, LeBron James is getting this backlash for this tweet that he put out about the police officer, right? And so now he has to go against all these people, you know what I'm saying, that's mad because he so-called what they feel like threatened a cop. So then there right there is like, that's just a tweet. That wasn't even like a, you know what I'm saying? So they turned the tweet. That's why I don't, it's one thing to speak your mind, but it's like you got to be strategic on how you when you put things on it. Cause man, they'll screenshot you in 2 seconds. There's people waiting.
But people gotta understand that these ain't our platforms. We're playing by
Right.
their rules. We're on their platform. No matter what you're doing on it, it's still their platform. It's just like somebody owning the land and you got a building, leasing it out. Nigga, you don't own shit over there. You just you in the space. You get to enjoy the space and while it lasts. But they can come block us whenever or delete anybody's page whenever they want to. So I mean. It's just one
Yeah.
of them
I
things.
mean,
That's why we got to build our own, have our own websites, our own everything.
yeah, I think in LeBron's situation, I think, you know, it's just the wording, you know, it's how you say what you're trying to say. If you say it in a way, because people are just going to read a couple words, you know what I'm saying? It's like they'll pick out the word that they feel like is going to represent whatever they feel like you said, you know what I'm saying? So it's all about how you put out the statement, really, to me, because I don't think, to me, I got what he was saying, but that's another thing that comes to ties to like what you were saying about the media. But you know what I'm saying, he tweeted it out. Next thing you know, ESPN puts it as like the number one topic on all shows. Oh, LeBron James, blah blah, ooh, not the stuff that he been doing positive. That don't, that get like a 10-second clip, and
They
then
don't want to show that positive side though, unless it's attached to a company. They not trying to show nothing positive with black people. Period. Because what's the point of that? It's like they make money off showing us in shackles. They get money off showing us like in distress. You know what I'm saying? Like our families being broken up. It's like they paint the image for us, and it's like that's why we need to really start building our own, so that way we can paint our own image. I remember one person said back in the day they couldn't do certain things with the civil rights movement because all the black people was dressed up like it was church people. You know what I'm saying? Leading the civil rights movement and marching and protesting and stuff. So you can't just be like, oh yeah, that's a gangster, that's a blah blah blah. But now it's like everybody just don't dress a certain way so they can be trying to paint that narrative like, oh yeah, he a gangster because he pants attacking, or you know what I'm saying, he a gangster because he got tattoos on his face. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I'm saying? Like, and they now we are prime target to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Because we look a certain way. If you ain't looking preppy or dressing up, or you know what I'm saying, or you looking kind of hood, you might be a really prime suspect around some cops. You don't even have to be doing nothing because they didn't already paint the narrative on TV. Like, okay, anybody that look like this, we should be addressing him. Like with the smoke, like, yeah, what you over here doing? Where you at? Where you going? You know what I'm
we
saying?
don't know tattoos. This native skin. We don't need no tattoos. Yeah, tattoos probably, people get judged based off of that. You know what I'm saying? You in an area where there's people, upset. you probably gonna get picked out over the other people. But my thing is, um, for me, uh, I mean, the tales haven't been the tales have been told, so we know what's happened before. Similar things is happening now, and so my thing is that we say these different things, but I mean, what are we gonna do about to change? Like we keep saying the same things over and over again. We go out, well, not necessarily we, because it's a big mixture crowd now, but every time somebody gets shot, it's another hashtag, and then it's in the news. Then it's you know, justice for whoever and all this other stuff. Then they'll play out some videos that Karen or whatever, and then got on video and acted crazy just because. It's like, I don't know, man. A lot of this should be fake fugazi to me sometimes, because I just think it's too much. You see what I'm saying? Like, it can't be just every day somebody just acting retarded. Like, come on, man. Are you serious? Like, it's either there's more people that are, you know what I'm saying, pretty much that are racist, I guess you could say. That I just got to put it out there. There's either more people that are racist that we thought, or they just lying, man. It's the same bullshit. Like I don't know. I don't know. That's why I said, I, you know, is it a setup, or are we just? Is this
I
just
think
what it
that
is?
I think it's a setup. I think a little bit because I mean I think they might be making money off of this. You know what I'm saying? Painting that narrative could be honestly making them money in some type of way. You know what I'm saying? We don't know because we don't know like after they show something like that what happens and what's the reaction and what all that type of stuff. But it might be a play for them. You know what I'm saying? That might be something financially that they could be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. You look at all the movies that they keep bringing back up from all these things, they making money off of that. And it ain't just black people coming up with these productions. There's a lot of white people involved too. I mean,
Yeah, they're the ones is producing it and everything else.
that.
You
So
know
that's what I'm
what I'm
saying. It's
saying?
like
Ain't no,
it's
they
just like
ain't putting. I mean, some they do like Ava DuVernay. She does do some things, but hers is more like I like when she in her documentary bag, like trying to say compare what happened in the past to what's going on now, so it can be like a microscope on what we got to deal with or what we got to tackle, as opposed to these bullshit ass movies about slavery or what we did and all this other shit. Like, I understand that, like I get that, like I can learn a lot about that, but like let's learn about the inventions that we made, that we did. Let's
yeah,
do let's do those stories. Like, let's
that's what I mean. Like we need
let's
to be
be
bringing that stuff.
superheroes. Let's be CIA agents, like my man Michael B. Jordan on this new movie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Which he killed it. Killed it.
right. Like, let's be those type of black folks instead of the gang banger or the rap artist. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, it's nothing wrong with it. Or the slave. Like, I get all of those. You know what I'm saying? But we need to be in different bags than these same ones that we've been, just to try to get in the door. Like,
Bro,
fuck all
somebody
that.
also
We
said
can.
about that whole road thing is like that was what are are being written, and that's what it was being left because we don't have a lot of black writers that's making shows on TV that even can be seen in a different light. So that's all you get to see is just a role with a black dude being a gangster or something. That's what they show on TV instead of showing like him being educated or, like you said, being a CIA agent. You have to watch a movie for that to even happen. No, I don't know any shows that have black role models that's doing stuff positive, and then it's not an action figure or any shit like that. It's like real life. I don't know one show that's real life positive for a black community. Everything has involved drugs, strippers, crime, I mean, killing, gang shit. Like, it's never anything that's just positive. Like, these niggas just got a trucking company and it's something wrapped around that or something. I don't know one. Do you know any of them? Can you think of one that maybe is like something positive that's on TV?
Shit, I don't even really be watching TV like that, so to even know if was one, you know what I'm saying? Now,
I'm
do I
sure I
know
probably heard about it.
positive? Do I know positive people that you could do shows on that do stuff like that have started their own trucking company and stuff? Hell yeah, I know a lot of dudes like that or women like that, like all over, like you know what I'm saying. Um, like I said, I don't say I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't like want the black art, writers, producers, directors, whatever, to get, whatever gives them the chance to make the content that they want to make. But shit, I'm done watching those types of movies, bro. Like I don't even like watching those. So if it ain't a documentary or something like what Michael B. Jordan doing, you know what I'm saying? I gotta watch, you know, the white folks and they movies. Like I gotta watch they shit just to get some type of different element. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't want to see the black person die at the end, or they the first one to get fucked up, or you know what I'm saying? All that shit. Like, come on, man. Like, that's a constant. You feel me? Like, even when there's more than one black person, it always tends to be like we all die first, and in the end, it might be one of us at the end, and then a couple of everybody else. And it's like, damn, man, like we went a full team in the beginning. Now it's only one and a half of us. It's crazy. Like this is horrible production. But you know what I'm saying? That's why we got to start making more movies, more content. You know, shout out to like Kevin on stage. Like, I
Yeah.
mean,
Big shout out to Kevin on stage.
I seen him like grow from like
He got
what he
like
was
8 different shows and
on
shit.
Facebook, doing all that stuff and whatever in the different skits, then just growing out. And I know he been doing comedy and all that other stuff and stand up for a while,
Good.
but
I already got one. Already
just
on
just
some
just
bullshit.
now, you know what I'm saying? All those things that's coming, Tyler Perry and all that stuff, different production companies that's been popping shit. We really need though, you know what I'm saying, more. It can't be just a couple of us. It gotta be more of us so we can flood the block, you know what I'm saying? There need to be more than one Tyler Perry Studios. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I want to see us get better, and I want them to stop using black pain or black struggle or black hurt for like the public view. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that to be trending. I want black positivity, black excellence to be trending, not that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? They trying to keep showing us so we can live in those days and live in that time and that moment and not, you know what I'm saying, so we can don't be focused on what we need to be doing.
Right.
That'd be
Yeah, I
good.
mean, you know what I'm saying? I like I said, you can pretty much do you can do the freaking what you call it as far as uh changing how we do things in uh what we watch, the things that we show and show like that. If we sit here and constantly watch the news or follow all this different stuff or whatever else, then we gonna get traumatized by that shit. You know what I'm saying? But having different outlets, that's what I'm saying. All the black businesses, podcasts, all that different stuff. Let us know. Let us know what y'all doing. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the comments, etc. Because we'll definitely push it forward. You know what I'm saying? Now, please be on your customer service game and all that other stuff. Now, I want to help my black people out, but come correct. You know what I'm saying? You can't start something and not, be, suitable to what you're trying to do, or at least have some knowledge on what you're doing or whatever. But definitely we want to represent, the businesses and the black folks is doing different things. I don't care if you a doctor, if you you know what I'm saying, you do the eyelashes, whatever the hell you do. You know what I'm saying? Let us know and we gonna shout you out. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the culture creators is all about. So I don't know, man. What like let me let's kind of like shift gears because it's kind of like pertaining to that. So my how I'm thinking now is like, all right, we got these different things, the case, dude got uh charged guilty. Now he about to get sentenced or whatever. He might go to appeal, whatever. Then somebody else gets shot. Then we see, you know what I'm saying, they about to release footage. I think they about to release the footage. I don't know if they did already or whatever, but the dude in Texas out there by y'all, um, died in that jail out there in Texas or whatever. Um, and so these different things is happening, and it's like, okay, now I'm expecting something else to come out, and then something else to come out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the situation with Ahmaud Arbery, I think that's probably going to spark some things because now that's like they going straight to the federal court for that because of the hate crime implications. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
So
they got their ass now.
yeah.
They
So
classifying it as a hate crime. That means that they really I think they about to get there.
and
Yeah.
it's very hard to implement something like that. But then again, it's like here we go again. They got George Floyd's killer guilty, but then 2 days later, couple kids get killed, et cetera, and we hear about these other stuff. So it's like Ahmaud Arbery, but then boom, something else happens. It's like, are we gonna change how we go about our everyday? Like, we got to be more strategic. Do we got to be more strategic? Like, what are
Everybody just need to be careful
personally?
as far as going outside and doing everything like that. But I mean, some shit just don't happen because we live in a big ass world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that shit is gonna happen repeatedly. You know what I'm saying? So and now that we can see everything in real time and almost instantly by somebody just uploading something. So I mean, it's gonna seem like everything is happening and nothing is changing, but it is things that's changing. But we just gotta keep, like I said, keep pushing the narrative that we want to push. Don't worry about what they doing, because really the more power they get, power off the views, off people paying attention to them. So if you stop watching them, paying attention to some black media that's actually talking about something that's going to help the community and stuff like that, you'll put the power into that instead of them getting power. So they only get power because people watch it, people viewing it. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't view it, you don't pay attention to it, you take the power away and you give it to whoever you're going to start watching instead of them.
What do we tell the people who get themselves in those situations? Like I think the one thing, you know what I'm saying, watching videos of these different people, and uh there was this one guy who had the police come to his lawn or whatever, to his yard, and they thought he was suspicious because he was walking behind his house or whatever, and there was trespassing signs. So he knew his laws and whatever. So, you know, a lot of us don't know anything. We just allow the cops to just, and whoever else to just be like, hey, you know, you can't do that or you can't do this. Like, we got to start learning about what it is, what we can, like what our actual rights are, you know what I'm saying? And I just be out here just thinking just because somebody says something that's just what we got to follow, you know what I'm saying? And then also, if we see one another in situations like in numbers, we better, you know what I'm saying? Like, speak up. Like, I know the situation with George Floyd was there, but shoot, if it was more black dudes, come on, bro. Like, they wouldn't have did all that if it was more black dudes out there. Like, they would have been done, had him up off the ground.
That goes back to knowing our rights, though. But in that situation like that, what's our rights? What can we possibly do to stop him from being on somebody's neck?
Bum rush those cops, and we all just go to jail.
See, that ain't used in the law. People, that's what I'm saying. Some people ain't trying to go to jail. What can we do? What can we do legally, though? From all laws,
legally, we can't do nothing. Legally,
so that's what I'm saying. What's important to know something that's not gonna help you? That's
hey,
like
legally, we supposed to be allowed to
they don't even know what they want to
do. Legally, we supposed to be allowed to do citizens arrest. You know what I'm saying? Legally, we're supposed to be allowed to do that. But what I'm saying is, if we know that dude is in harm and we got 10, 15 dudes out there, we just gonna sit there and watch them do it? You mean one night in jail? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Okay, so
but it ain't even a jail thing. Some cops is saying they gonna shoot you, nigga. Let's just keep it all the way 100. Most cops, that's the nice thing.
They can shoot us without
pulling a gun out and saying back up or get shot or go to jail.
Bro, we getting shot without us doing anything. We getting shot without us doing anything. So you think
how many people gonna risk their life for people that they don't even know? If they know they're gonna get shot. So like if you jump in, you know you're gonna get shot. How many people gonna actually jump in?
Then we might as well. If you see something
going on and going wrong, how many people gonna actually jump in for that? They know for a fact they're gonna get shot.
We might as well just not even worry about people getting killed no more.
But what I'm saying, bro, everybody ain't risking they not fit to be superheroes out here trying to risk themselves to save somebody they haven't met. Go out here.
Like, hey, you can go out here in these streets though and yell and hold up signs and with these police officers and stuff, throw stuff and all this other stuff. You see some of them niggas out there. You see what they doing. Jumping on cop cars and shit. Why couldn't you jump on buddy that was choking out the nigga on the ground?
But I'm pretty sure ain't no cops doing that when it's a whole bunch of them around like that. If it's protesters out there,
bro.
But at that moment, it's not enough people to just say, "Oh,
hey, the block
6 versus 3 cops Six people
Hey,
versus three
the
cops is
block.
still in
Hey,
their
the
favor.
block. I know the block probably had 10 black dudes around there. All you gotta do, we gotta think of a squale call, nigga, like or something, nigga, like bring out all of us out. If you hear that sound, you know
Well,
it's going down. You know what I'm
we
saying?
need to get that together because that needs to be.
Hey, I'm
Everybody need
just
to know that.
saying, man. I'm just saying, bruh. If we been going through laws and all that other stuff for years. They took over civil rights, bro. Civil rights ain't just about black people not getting hosed and hung and dogs sicked at them and shit. Cause
Of
some of
course,
that shit
everybody
still.
riding a wave of black people going through that. But I'm saying now that we at this stage, what do we do next? What kind of system can we set up for people not to be getting shot and stuff? Or what kind of system can we set up where if we do see something happening, that we can approach it at a certain way that everybody gonna be able to know it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's got to be a strategy behind it. It can't be just, you know what I'm saying, we go out there acting foolish. It's just,
Yeah, of course
you know
not.
what I'm saying, you meet up with different sects around the country, you speak about it, you get it in order, you set your setting, and then you let it be known, man. It's all about protection, man. Why can't we protect ourselves? You feel me? When things like
That's
that
true.
happen. Like I get all the like, we killing ourselves, gang banging and all that stuff. We know that shit happens.
Here you go, bro.
Proximity, right? But there's organizations, groups, etc. that's trying to stop that shit. So if we got aboard that and helped, we could probably bring in community, programs, etc., to get these niggas from not just sitting on the porch all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Figuring out shit, trying to do, like, we gotta do more action towards that. But that's our backyard. We know proximity. We know if you in the neighborhood full of black folks and all of y'all struggling, y'all probably gonna be mad and upset and everything else. And mentally, you do whatever. You know what I'm saying? To eat, to live, to feed your family, all that other shit. So it ain't just about we just monsters and we out there just killing each other and shit like that, because that's not true. I see tons of black people successful ain't doing that shit
Yeah,
every day.
that's what I said. That's the media painting that picture. We know
And I don't even
that
think people
that's
be
not real.
dying. I don't even think people be dying to the numbers they be doing. Like, nigga, where's these bodies, bro? Like, where's all these, like,
Yeah,
bro,
I feel like they hype shit up. That's why I said that's
like
what they paint. They paint
hundreds?
that
Like,
picture.
bro, what you mean? You mean 100? You mean 600 people died in one weekend? That means 600 funerals was in within 5-7 days, bro. That's a motherfucking lie. I know
Or
that's a lie,
600 investigations. 600 investigations on it. Fuck the days. That's
bro.
600 investigations. Yeah, right.
Investigations or 600 bodies disappeared, nigga, because they done took some niggas. That's what happened. Got me fucked up, bro. Like, it just don't make sense. It doesn't. It's like, come on, man. I'm not gonna sit here and act like shit don't happen, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like we just out here killing each other in droves. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not
Yeah.
happening, bro.
It's a
You know
lot
what
of
I'm saying? It's
smart,
just
educated, like really business oriented. I mean, like it's a lot of people out here that's really doing something for black people as an example to really this is what you should be doing. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. But like I said, the media only gonna put on these bozos and these goofies on the news. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not putting like the educated on the news. Like guess what? this person just went into the records of just being the first girl drafted from the Langston University HBCUs. You don't even hear that. It's just like over your head. We ain't even talking about that no more. The fuck? We don't need to talk about no black excellence for what? We don't need to be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't promote that shit because that's not guns and drugs and killing.
Or it's there, or it's like a, in a tiny little corner on the last page. You know what I'm
Ain't nobody
saying?
saying that
Where
shit.
people don't really ain't really looking over there. So
Ain't
those
nobody
types of
said
things. But like I said, bro, like we need different. You know what I'm saying? We need different ways to go about doing things besides just trying to look for a law to change. Man, ain't no law gonna change somebody who don't like us, who want to kill us, and then use it
that.
fucking metal ass shit
Yeah.
to as an
But
excuse for about it. You know what I'm saying? So for us, we just got to go about doing it different. Like, yeah, laws is cool. Maybe we need some of that, but come on, bro. Like, I be talking like people be saying about reparations and all this other stuff. Like, we've been trying to get that forever. We've been trying to do this, and I'm not saying don't go get it, but let's go about it differently. We can't do anything without leverage. That's the biggest thing that like that that you can use to play the chess game, because that's what it is, bro. Like, that's why these people, those people they put on TV are pawns, bro. They're pawns, right? The Candace Owens of the world, those are them people to be talking that dumb shit, you know, and it'd be crazy because they intelligent. It's like, bro, like you dumbing yourself down to cap for these people that don't give a damn about you. You know what I'm saying? And pretty soon you gonna ride that tape gonna go out, and then the reel gonna go out, the last little box gonna go, and you gonna be done, and they gonna be done with your ass, and then you just gonna be another sister. You see what they did to Omarosa, right? You see what they did to her ass. You know what I'm saying? So those type look at Stacey Dash. Stacey Dash ass trying to get back over her damn self too. Like all these people who do
she
this
sure did just
capping,
straight disappear though.
bro,
And
they
that
all trying to
disappeared.
get back in where they fit in. Talking about, oh, they did me this wrong and shit like that. Nigga, we know. We know. We knew. We knew when you brought your ass on that television screen or whatever your ass did. You know, now they gave Candace Owens a damn show now, so she out there big capping. You know what I'm saying? She the black Tommy Lauren. You feel me? So
Well, I feel like
those
most
types of
people
people.
they I feel like a lot of people I mean if that's part of your salary or how you make money, I don't want to involve those people as the people that we talking about because those people is just like acting. They doing that shit for money. They might not even believe that shit at the end of the day, but it sells. You know what I'm saying? Like I really and truly believe it's like I feel like it's some people on social media they literally go against the grain because that shit sells. Just like it's a couple
Oh, I
black people
know they
that
do.
you know what I'm saying? It's a couple black people out there that be like on Donald Trump's dick, like riding for him so hard, but it's not that many black people doing it. So if you go against the grain like that, now you got all these followers and all these supporters, and so it's like I feel like some of these people, they just out there just doing that shit for the money. They not doing that shit, not speaking for us. You know what I'm saying? They doing that shit like, this is what I do to get paid. This is how I'm in the door like this. Like this is how I got in the door in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Like they
Right.
trying to
We
take on
know
the
they're
ride that
doing
way.
it to get paid because you don't go to work, you don't have a job, we don't know what your profession is. You just a
Talk
media
shit all day, baby.
title and you be on TV all day talking shit. You know what I'm
Basically,
saying?
yeah.
So obviously you're getting paid somehow. You know what I'm saying? So because you wouldn't be doing that shit for free. So
Just like I think like the old boy
how,
with they got the devil song. I think he got paid to do all that shit. I truly believe like somebody was like, man, we know how to get you trending to be the number one topic
yeah,
of this
we
month. Let's do it. I'm telling you, there's people out here playing games, trying to
yeah,
play
because
with people's heads that ain't paying attention.
now it's kind of in the wind. The next trending topic is next. Nobody really even talking about that no more, and that's funny because people do kind of just jump from one thing to the next thing. I just be like, damn, y'all just, whew, you just like forget that next thing. Let's move to the next one, and then that person back. Oh, okay, we remember him from the last time. Let's talk about him one more time. Like just dumb shit, and it's just cycles. It's like, bruh, like either y'all don't like what these people are saying. They might be telling the truth, or y'all just literally just sleepy. Like y'all need a nap or something. Like because the shit is just not it's not equaling out. You feel me? Like you can automatically look at soon as people say shit and be like bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just like, bro, whatever you just spewed out your mouth is just entire bullshit. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts, for real. That shit ain't hard to tell nowadays. You can tell when somebody capping or not, nigga. I mean, for the most part, you can tell when people capping, and a lot of niggas be doing that. So people just pay
because what
attention.
is the
Yeah,
yeah, you got to pay
y'all go ahead.
attention to the things that come out their mouth. What follows behind the bullshit that they say, especially when it comes to about money, or if they reference something that is a sponsor or some stupid shit. Like, come on now, that organization or group or whatever the fuck they shouted out is the people that paid them to say that dumb shit. And so, like I said, soon as people say it's like bullshit. That's why I said you gotta watch these different people. I'm not. Those are just examples. Obviously, these are the biggest cappers. So for the audience to get to what I'm saying is there's ones that don't have a big audience and there's ones that got a tremendous audience. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
And how I feel, you know, I always say like I put a quote on. It's like people will tell you the cap they are saying when they're saying it. Like when somebody says something to you that's kind of like either opposite of what action that they actually made, like it's a big cap because it's like, why are you telling me this? Did you do it? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So I believe people for the things that they say and the actions. Like it will spiral. I might not get it right then and there some all the time, but it will come back around. You know what I'm saying? And so those are, like I said, you just gotta watch those types of people. So the narrative doesn't go to that. You know what I'm saying? If you get knocked off your square, people get over your ass, and then you start following that stupid bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just like, hey, I'm gonna read books, I'm gonna study
Hmm.
things, I'm gonna be whatever before I go and listen to some person who's on social media streams saying stupid shit, like just saying whatever just to get a reaction. Like
Yeah,
it ain't no
exactly. That's
different
what.
than the old buddy, the what's his name? The Black Johnny Bravo. What's his name?
Mhm. Um,
Uh Derek Jackson, the Black Johnny Bravo. It's just like with him capping. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people what what is the you know what's crazy though? We say that the like the trauma that we say, but I think a lot of the times like we get caught in our own trauma so that we follow the other bullshit that's out there too. So that's what I think. I think we get caught in our own trauma, so we just want to follow everything else. Like, misery
mhm.
loves company type shit. Misery loves company. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, of course.
But
Oh man.
hey, speaking of company, let's get into one of these sponsors, you know,
Getting to the
because
sponsor.
they sponsor us and we just want to make sure that they get their credit.
Okay. So we'll be right back after this commercial break. Yeah. Yeah, that's Cannabis Syndicate, where you can go get all your little smoking gear. Got hoodies, crop tops, regular t-shirts, women's, men's. We're gonna be having some accessories coming soon. I mean, yeah, so yeah, I go mess with them and go to the website cannabissyndicate.net, check it out, and then yeah, just like that.
Yeah. You
I
know
hope
what it is.
everybody
But
being
man,
safe on Friday. So everybody be
yeah,
safe.
man. Everybody be safe. But yeah, man, I just want everybody to understand if you are dealing with different traumas or whatever, man, go out there and speak to somebody, counselor, mentor, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So you can acknowledge that shit and reflect and get over it so we can be stronger as people. You know what I'm saying? And not just us as black and brown folks, but just anybody, you know what I'm saying? Anybody out there struggling with shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it
Yeah, that's
is.
important
But
for sure.
uh definitely. But man, uh shoot. We constantly uh go against the grain in what we accomplish, right? Because everybody pretty much tells us we can't do this or we can't do that or whatever. But every time we show them that we can and we do it 10 times better, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I would like us as people to take into consideration when we dealing with different stuff is like we always show out even through struggle we're able to overcome shit. So it's like if we hold on to that, we always gonna be like top notch every time. Like I think that's if that's the if that's a motivation for y'all, you know what I'm saying? That should be the motivation every day. Get your ass up, grind it out, do whatever you trying to do, whether it's business, whether it's what I'm saying, a hobby, whatever the case may be. I don't care, man. If it's something that you love and passion, you want to do it, get out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? Don't let this bullshit
For
out here in
sure.
this world. You know what I'm saying? I know we have to work 10 times harder, but you know what I'm saying? That's what makes the success and everything that you accomplish 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what I suggest. But man, any other shout outs or anything that we got coming up?
No, I mean y'all look out for us. We'll be in Atlanta Saturday to the 4th. We'll be in Miami Cinco de Mayo to the 10th. So we'll be, doing a lot of stuff out there, working and stuff. So I'm looking forward to all that. I appreciate everybody tuning in and rocking with us. This is our 14th episode. So I mean, we appreciate everybody that tunes in and watches for real. Like, and we just need y'all to hit the like button. Share it. What I'm saying, tell a friend, tell another friend. What I'm saying, tell a family member because I mean, we really want to grow this podcast and we want to talk about the right things and you know get everybody kind of up to date. What's going on and what we can be doing better. And yeah, y'all just subscribe and like the page and stuff like that. Yeah. What you got? You got anything?
Yeah, man. I just want everybody to definitely do everything he just said. But man, we got the website, theculturecreators.com. You know what I'm saying? Cannabis Syndicate over there, they doing their thing in that end. We got a lot of things brewing up, shows. The culture update will be coming in June. Stay tuned for that. The first episode is coming in June. Stay tuned for that. We got other things
Zoom.
going for Culture Creators platform. So man, we just trying to grow this shit, y'all. So um appreciate
Oh
y'all
yeah,
for
and I forgot.
following.
Yeah. Tune into the Light It Up podcast on Tuesdays. Unapologetically Black on Mondays. Um, that's all we got. We do any other shows? What other things we? I make sure we
We got
look at
some
all our
shows
shit.
brewing.
But y'all check out our shit
We
on.
got some shows brewing.
All you gotta do is look up
And
Light It
pretty
Up
soon
podcast.
all the shows are gonna be on the platform soon. So y'all be able to catch up, watch this stuff. We're gonna put the new shows on there. What's coming up next, y'all be informed. All of that things is coming and changing. So y'all about to see that stuff. And man, just thank y'all, man. Keep sharing, keep all of that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yeah,
know my social media is down below. If y'all see me, when y'all see me, holla at your boy.
yeah.
But yeah,
And yeah,
this
if
is the
y'all wanna
culture
follow
creator.
me, Flash by Mike, cause I ain't got it down there. So yeah, Flash by Mike. You know what I'm saying? Pictures, videos, all that kind of stuff. That's like my little page for that. So, you know what I'm saying? Hit me up if y'all need that type of stuff. And yeah, like you said,
Oh
Culture
man,
Creators.
all the creators, man, all the man. I don't care what you do, artists, comedians, whatever, management company. We got New Vision Incorporated is about to start some things and do some things. So y'all hit us up on the website, hit us up on social media. We got some things that we doing there too as well. So boom, that's it, man. And it's
Yeah,
another
yeah.
episode. And we'll see
For
y'all
sure.
next week. We
Yeah,
out of
right
here.
here. Same place, same time, Fridays, every Friday. We ain't missed a Friday yet since we started. We're on the road. We're on the road. So hey, y'all tune in. We'll be here. Y'all make sure y'all show up too. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.